We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike.
Cowboy 80. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 4 yards
Number
the result on the first play from scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
2nd down.
The tackle made
Saquon
by
Barkley
Matt
last year against Washington.
4
he
yards
won many a
on the
fantasy
pickup.
league with his performance in
2nd
Week
and
16.
6.
189 yards
line.
rushing. That was the 3rd highest single-game total in the NFL all of last season. From the 29, Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
Jones pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. Was surprised. That guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere.
6 yards to go.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sacked.
Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Team to come in and set the
It's
tone
4th
on
down.
defense. In fact, when we talked
Riley
with them prior to the
Dixon on
game,
to punt
they
for
said
the
they wanted this
Giants.
home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the
Washington
board.
takes over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 40
carrier. He was brought down by Blake Martinez.
We always know that he is tough in
gain
run
of 2.
support, and I think the
Brings
way
up
that he
2nd
gets
and
there
8
is he
at the
understands what an offense is
41-yard
going to do
line.
before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Antonio Gibson,
there,
ball
and he nicely
carrier.
bit off a pretty
He
decent
was
game.
tackled at the 46-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And taking it across
Haskins
midfield
pass.
and inside the
Complete
45.
to Kelvin Harmon.
It's a
gain
first
of
down
11
for
on the
Washington
play.
on a pickup of 11.
First down, Washington.
Mike 54. Go, go, go. Mike 54. Mike 54.
On first down, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Kelvin
Brandon,
Harmon.
we saw these defenders flying to the
Incomplete.
football in their win last
He was
week,
covered
and
by
nothing has
Xavier
changed.
McKinney.
They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies...
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15.
And the completion
First
there
down,
by
Washington.
Haskins. And you think back to the 2019 draft. Both Dwayne and his counterpart on the other sideline, Daniel Jones, first-round picks in that draft. Jones taken 6th, Haskins 15th, and they might be seeing a lot of each other for quite a while here in the NFC East. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Ready for Mr. Pittsburgh. Mike's 5-4. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
Carrier.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We got to get the ball. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins going for it all. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Intended for Jeremy Sprinkle. Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that will be incomplete.
Haskins
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well. Pulled it free from his grasp.
And this one is right down the middle. And it's 3-0 Washington.
3.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there.
The
Call it
Giants
to
take
26.
over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
His pass.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
At the 18-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here I come. Here I go.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
For a Giants.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
55.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And after the good gain last play, this time they say,
the ball carrier,
as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Call
it a loss of 2 on the play.
Brings up
and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
6. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Now Jones. And they're going to get him. They bring him out of the sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Brings up 3rd
Second
and
goal,
goal.
last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way down. But once they got their backs to the goal line, They really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. On fourth down on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This is a 33-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
9 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Antonio Gibson,
5 yards
the
is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. These two teams all tied after
with the score
one.
tied 3-3.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch the pass, watch the pass.
They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
So we got man.
Right there.
From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Jones dancing to his left. He'll run it. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down there on a pickup of 25.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. 9 yards is a pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
That's a
up
really
second
nice job
and a
by them
yard.
picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
60 Eagle.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
On 2nd and 1, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mike 54.
Hey, tight.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go. Let's go, defense.
Throwing Jones. Setting up the screen for Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Jones
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Miller.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Crunch time, defense. Mike 56.
60 Eagle.
Keep it up.
60 Maverick.
A handoff to Barkley, and they'll get him down about 3 yards
Barkley
short of
on
the
the
first.
carry.
3 yards won't be enough
brought
here,
down
as that'll
at the
bring up
4-yard
4th
line.
down.
But this was just simply
Graham
excellent
Gano
defense.
on for the
On this
field
3rd
goal.
down, they had to be
A
looking for a
21-yard
possibility of a
attempt.
pass, but that didn't
The
stop them
kick
at all
is
from understanding
good.
what was going on when they decided to
Makes
run the
the
football.
score
And they just
Giants
swarmed
6.
and stopped them for
Washington
almost no
3.
gain.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown
Graham
front.
Gano
A
set
6-3
to
game.
kick off.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them.
Washington
Both of
takes
them
over
hoping
1st
to keep
and
it to
10
field goals and
at
not
their
give up
own
big touchdowns.
25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So it goes as a completed pass, but they
Complete
lose a
to
full 5
J.D.
yards.
McKissick.
Got to give some
Taken
credit
down
there
back at the
defensively. They
20-yard
snuffed
line.
out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Haskins
That
pass.
interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can
Sets
hear
up
it
a
all the way
first
up here.
down and
Oski,
goal
Oski,
at
everyone
the
turned to
10-yard
block,
line.
find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Cougar 19. No street. Get him. 18 Rattler.
Hey, check one.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
Saquon Barkley, the ball
So
carrier.
no gain on the play, and
The
it'll be
tackle
2nd
made
and
by
goal.
Matt Ioannidis.
Ladies and
No
gentlemen,
gain on
that
the
is a
play.
force of
Leads to
nature in the
second
defensive
and
tackle
goal.
position. Yes,
At
he's
the
as big as they
9-yard
come,
line.
but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had two previous drives that ended in field goals.
Washington
before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That catch good for only a couple.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Pick it up. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
They will run it. It's McKissick. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
J.D. McKissick, the Washington ball carrier. He was brought down by Blake
And
Martinez.
we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
2
action.
yards. And it's 3rd down.
Boom. Bust.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a gain of 5,
Terry
and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup.
So
It's
much
now
about
4th
offense is what you
down.
call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 21 yards
there. A big play on 4th down.
And a Washington 1st down.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Hey, watch the lane.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy
Miller,
of the 45.
the ball carrier. The tackle
5
made
yards
at
on
the
the carry. Good
44-yard
pickup
line.
on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds,
That's
but
good
not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
36-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Throwing on 1st down, Jones. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Daniel
down.
Jones.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
The
as the
tackle
clock
made
will
back
stop
at
with
the
just under 30
39-yard
seconds
line.
to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Watch the pass.
Back to throw. Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards.
To
And now
Lamar
it's
Miller.
down.
I wonder
It's
what
a
was
gain
going
of
through his
4.
mind when he got
Brings
the play
up
call.
3rd
He just
and
got
9.
sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, from an even 40 yards out. And Gano's kick is right through. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we get you down the coast of Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
J.D. McKissick, the ball carrier.
To start a half.
He was brought down by Blake Martinez.
These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well
Brings
for us.
Up second
and sometimes
and 10.
they throw in that big chunk
at the
play right away.
25-yard line.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, here we go.
And this one incomplete.
Haskins
Too much
pass.
contact to hold on to that
Intended
one.
for
And it's third
Steven
down.
Sims.
We saw this a lot in
Incomplete.
the first half, and it continues. This receiver is just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Intended for
And
J.D.
fourth down now
McKissick.
coming up. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
The Giants take over
It's a
first
41-yard
and 10.
punt, but just a net of
At their
31
own
following the
40-yard
run
line.
back. And it'll be Giant football first and 10.
56.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at the 40. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
You're on an island.
Now Jones on first and 10. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Jones on the
They brought
keeper.
the blitz that time, and I thought they were going
A
to
gain
get
of
to
2.
him, but instead
Brings up
he
second
flipped
and
it
8
on its ear
at the
and ended up
44-yard
picking up
line.
positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Pull it together.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And he almost had it defensively.
Jones
Could have been a
pass.
game changer
Intended
there
for
in the
Golden
second
Tate.
half. Instead, it's
Incomplete.
third down.
Brings up third
But you
down
got to think that
and
sooner or
8
later
yards
they're going to
to
hit
go.
one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Mike's 56.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Flush to his right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they
Jones
needed.
on the keeper.
They would have loved one there, but
Intended
at least
for
it does
Sterling
get them to
Shepard.
fourth down.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good
Results
starting field
in a
position
fourth
on that
down.
drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit
Graham
that that's
Gano
a disappointing
on for the
end
field
to
goal.
excellent field position.
A
When that drive
61-yard
started,
attempt.
they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is absolutely
His kick
perfect.
is good.
So it's not an NFL record,
Makes the score
but it's not
Giants
far off. That'll go in the
19,
books as a
Washington
61-yard
3.
field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought,
Washington
no way
takes
is
over
that going to
first
make it,
and
but it just
10
kept carrying
at their
and
own
carrying, and he
25-yard
winds up
line.
sneaking it right over the bar.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board.
First down,
they've got to just take
Washington.
a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier. Oren
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
It's a pickup of 3.
They gave up no
Brings up
cutback
second
angle.
and
You know he was
7
trying to dart through.
at the 40-yard
no
line.
To go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Haskins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Complete to Jeremy
That one
Sprinkle.
a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Still in
First
search
down,
of their
Washington.
first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw
Haskins
downfield
pass.
incomplete.
Intended for Jeremy Sprinkle.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous
It's 2nd
shot.
down and 10.
They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And give him
Haskins
6
pass.
yards here as he
Complete
stopped near
to
the 35 at the
Moss.
34.
It's
They
a
get
gain of 6.
That'll leave him with 3rd and
it's
4.
3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing again, here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Lamar Miller on the
It's
carry.
a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Jones. Off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull
Intended
that one
for
in.
Sterling Shepard.
Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings
That
up
was all
3rd
about
down
the defender
and
making life
4.
difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they've
That's
got it
good
well
for the
across
Giants.
midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and
1st
done.
and 10 at the
Well, they were
40-yard
in search
line.
of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5
Brought
yards
down
on
at
that
the
run.
35-yard
Let's
line.
get back to the huddle and make sure
A
you're
gain of
back.
5 brings
You
up
spend time with your
2nd
offensive
and
line
5.
and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did.
Jones hit it, and the ball's out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Jones off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away.
Jones on the keeper.
So he throws it away, and that brings up
thrown to
down.
the sideline and
a lot
incomplete.
of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well. And that one's incomplete.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
22.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this quarter?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach. Because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Whatever the reason is, you got to figure it out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. His 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. And that will bump the lead up to 26. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. Washington on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Gano out to kick this one away. And a loose football.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
J.D.
McKissick,
the Washington ball carrier.
He can run back out there and
He's
go,
taken down at the 33-yard line.
Loose with the football again.
4 yards.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about
6.
being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
You gonna see
Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
To Terry McLaurin.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And
was
the
that
Washington
a design pass,
down.
or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now Haskins on first down. They set up the screen. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Got an open man. It's Harmon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
To Kelvin Harmon. It's a gain of 8.
Washington on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Again, it's Haskins. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Throwing again. Haskins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Pass.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
11 on the play.
11 yards there. 1st down.
Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Haskins back to the air. And it's complete. It's Sims. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete to Steven Sims.
Same exact result as last play.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down,
So
Washington.
here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
You go night-night. Go night-night. Check. 42.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down.
Watch the slant.
Forced out to his left. Give him a couple
Number 7,
on the scramble.
Dwayne
It's 2nd down.
Haskins on the keeper.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were
bounds at
both
the
wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. 3rd down
Incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Intended for
another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
He was covered
They
by
made some nice plays and give themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the 34 they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Is good.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And up to about the 26-yard line,
The
just
Giants
across the
take
25.
over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And now a throw on 1st down
Jones
there, but it's
pass.
incomplete.
Intended
Golden
for
Tate
Golden
is
Tate.
intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Landon Collins
They're
on the
certainly not
coverage.
letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go!
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Number 26,
Brandon, I gotta
Saquon
think this
Barkley, the ball
offensive line has
carrier.
got some smiles on its
He's
faces,
tackled
and
at
I
the
know it sounds
29-yard
crazy,
line.
but they practiced
a
for
gain of
this
3.
back in training camp.
It's
They knew
3rd
they'd be in
and
situations
7.
where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Giants. First down.
It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 55.
Draw play. This is Miller. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers.
Lamar Miller
Nothing there
on
at
the
all,
carry.
and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brought down right at the
As
line
usual,
of
the
scrimmage.
hallmark of a good run defense.
No gain on the play.
Linebackers making plays
2nd
near the
and
line of
10.
scrimmage.
At the
Absolutely nowhere to
28-yard
run there.
line.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. You better be afraid of me. 7 Pirates. Don't let
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of 2. Brings
Typically,
up
we think it's the
3rd
strong
and
safeties
7.
that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike.
On third down, Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th
A
down.
gain of 3.
They dialed up the
It's
screen
4th
pass
down.
on third down, and for a second, it
Graham
looked like it was all
Gano
going to come
on for the
together.
field
They had a
goal.
chance to pick up a first
A
down, but the
40-yard
defense got
attempt.
there and finished it off.
Gano's kick is good.
Good.
And that will make the lead now
Makes the
26.
score Giants 32.
Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether
Washington,
this is something
6.
to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far, but it's very
Washington
comforting to know
takes
that you have
over
a kicker
1st and
that's
10.
got your back.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach
It's now
called
2nd
a
and
running
10
play
at the 25-yard
and pretty much
line.
said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Intended for Jeremy
They
Sprinkle.
have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive.
Jabril
They forced a
Peppers
couple of
on the
incomplete
coverage.
passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
You know.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 43. Back. Alert 3.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They find some open field here. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche
Giants
of a
take
young
over
quarterback?
1st and 10.
Based on the fact that he's
at the
still out there
27-yard
and he
line.
threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another
Jones
day,
on the
because
keeper.
this could leave lasting damage
A
if he
loss
keeps
of a
throwing
yard.
interceptions.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, eat. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
And they take a knee.
Jones on the keeper.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Today's final score,
So a
Giants
victory
32,
here for the men in blue, the New
Washington
York Giants.
6.
And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan,